Alright everybody, and welcome back to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match here for you today, second round of Swiss in the Kyber Cup. This match is between Modest Proposal on the left and Quackshot on the right. Modest flying an Academy pilot swarm of TIE fighters with Whisper carrying Sloane. So that's going to help him when one of these TIE fighters dies. The attacker will get double stressed, and then these Academy TIEs will be able to reroll versus them. On the right we have a more traditional swarm, the sort of salad of Iden, Gideon, Meeko, Sayn, Howlrunner, and then Wampa. So we'll have to work to keep track of all that. But these guys are off to the races, so I guess they're going to joust each other. While they're figuring this out, we'll take a look at what these pilots can do. So Wampa's pretty easy. Nothing too special here. While you perform an attack, you may spend one charge to roll one additional attack die. After defending, lose one charge. So he is... So Quackshot over here has initiative, so Wampa's going to shoot before these ones. So as long as Whisper doesn't shoot him, he'll have that charge. Iden Versio, before a friendly TIE LN fighter at range 0 to 1, would suffer one or more damage. You may spend one charge if you do prevent that damage. So this was really spicy in a previous game. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. Luke came in with an advanced proton torp. Did something like 4 hits and a crit. And Iden said, no sir. Took all that back. Gideon, while you perform an attack against a damaged defender, roll one additional attack die. So you can add a die. That's pretty good. This is just for Gideon, so not for everybody. Meeko, while a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 defends against a damaged attacker, the defender may reroll one defense dice. So she's kind of a less powerful Sarasu. The attacker has to be damaged first, then she becomes Sarasu, allowing you to reroll one defense die. Sayn Marana, while you perform an attack, you may spend one crit. If you do, deal one face-down damage card to the defender, then cancel your remaining results. So that was old Wampa, if I'm correct. And then Howlrunner gives rerolls to friendlies at 0 to 1. And he gets to use it as well. Alright, I think we went through all of the different ties. Doc Zoc. Oh, hell yeah. I tried the Whisper Sloane TIE Swarm today, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think this is the second or third time I've seen Modest fly it, so... I don't think he's flown it versus another Swarm, so we'll see. Looks like that's the first round. So we're just going to go all colonial on these ties. Just march our lines towards each other and see what happens. So, are any of these guys going to be really bad once double stressed? I mean, the problem is, once they get into range, they're going to want to start K-turning, and that double stress is going to hurt somebody. We've got a cloak from Whisper, so we may see a 2 forward. Let's just move the old camera up a little bit so we can see all of Whisper in her glory. Did they bring dice rollers? No, not that I can tell. So we'll see a 2 forward decloak out of Whisper. Then what? Does she run past all this? She is a 5, right? Yep. So the only thing that can really... Well, everything's going to move before her, right? Quackshot's got initiative, so even his Howlrunner at 5 is going to move first. So there could be some kind of block here. I wonder if he wants to sacrifice his attack power by doing a barrel roll. I doubt it. But good idea setting Wampa up as far away from Whisper as possible. It's going to keep him out of the line of fire here, probably. Whisper's the only real problem Wampa will have. Otherwise, all of his ones shoot first. Wampa's the only one anyway, so. Alright, 5 forward. These ones going to get up in the grill of these TIE fighters. Modest looking to get this game started. Did Whisper not take the free evade? She did. It's just hidden. Alright, so we see, what, 2 forward? Yep. 2 forwards out of these guys. So, gonna get a nice range 1 volley here. Wampa probably has arc on everybody. I mean, that range 1 probably has, well, it'll be range 2 into number 3, but don't think anybody over here snuck past him. Ooh, no, we get a K turn out of Whisper. That was no bueno. Doesn't look like anybody has arc on her. So what's the highest PS we have? On the right, it'll be Howlrunner. Yep, so that 5 is going to shoot first. This was a big mistake here from Whisper. Alright, let's get table audio up. There we go. Hear these dice rolling. Alright, here's a 2 dice attack from Howlrunner into number 3. He's going to re-roll this one. Alright, hit, spins his focus, double evades, natties. So good getting Howlrunner to spin that evade or that focus for no hits. We'll see if he has to pay for that. So here comes Sayn. Like perform an attack, you may spend 1 crit to deal a face-down damage card. So let's see. Can he get a crit? He does! Is he going to spend it, or is he going to continue with the result? Here's the Howlrunner result. So hit crit. So he thinks he's going to get that through no matter what. And if you can force him to spin that focus. And he does. So he just takes the crit. Alright, so that's number 3. Take a look at that crit. Looks like a direct hit. Alright. Spent the focus and still took 2 damage. So good thing he did that, because it would have been a dead TIE fighter there. All right. So who's going next? I'm not really sure about the order of operations. I mean, maybe you shoot the people who benefit from damaged attackers last. Here's Gideon. While you perform an attack against a damaged defender, roll 1 additional die, so it'll be 4 dice at range 1. looks like hit. He's going to reroll one with Howlrunner. So 2 hits. If any one of these go through, and they do. So that's a dead Academy tie number 3. That's going to double stress Gideon. So let's take a look. Does Sloan just needs to be near, right? After another friendly ship at range 0 to 3 defends, if it is destroyed, the attacker gains 2 stress tokens. Oh, there we go. So Iden's gonna go. So knowing that, maybe it would have been better to give somebody else the kill shot in the back, maybe? Here's Gideon with 2 natty hits. Two evades. Oh boy! So this will be... Who's left? Oh! 2 more. And a blank out. Alright, 2 on Academy number 6. Down to 1. Alright, here comes Modest. His 1 shoots before Wampa. Nope, never mind, sorry. Initiative. Wampa shoots before the 1s. He's going to spend his charge. Looks like 2 hits. And he's going to reroll 1 with Howlrunner. 2 hits. This must be into number 6, who gets 2 evades. Wow, 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 wow. Just barely surviving there on 1 hull. So he needs to punch through here. So he's going to shoot Gideon because he gets the rerolls. Man, Howlrunner looks like a nice, juicy target back there. He's going to reroll this blank. 2 hits. It's into Gideon. He does get a reroll from... Oh, he gets 2 natty evades, so who cares? But he would get a reroll versus 6. Because it's a damaged attacker. So now he's shooting into Howlrunner. Likes the look of not having a focus. And there is a natty evade. Not looking great. There's only 3 shots left. He's going to take this range 1 into Gideon, I assume. Or range 1 into Howlrunner. Nope, going to go for Gideon. Isn't it range 1? No. So, sorry. Misreading the range bands. 2 natty hits. 1 evade. He's going to spend that focus token for 2. So he is fine. He does just barely have a range 2, it looks like. Yep. Nice. 2 hits. So 1 evade, he's going to take 1 damage on Gideon. Giddy up, little doggy. Alright. I think this is the last shot here. 1 hit, 1 focus. And he spins the focus token. Can Gideon survive this one? Ooh, that's 2 damage through on Gideon. Meeko is going to take that damage. Nope. Meeko is going to help with the reroll. is Iden going to use... Yep, Iden's going to use the charge to absorb all those hits. Nicely done. Quackshot loses nothing. And it's very likely that that he's going to be able to wipe another tie next turn. I don't think Whisper is going to be able to make much of a difference. She's going to spend her evade token for a cloak. I kind of think she just... Well, she could decloak out here, maybe. No, I don't think that'll fit, right? No, it might. Decloak forward. So Gideon can't K-turn. So that will complicate things a little bit. He is luckily not... So he could just 2 forward. 3 forward, something like that. Get some distance. Relieve the stress. Maybe he banks and tries to catch Whisper a little bit. So Gideon only took 1, right? Yep. Iden is gone, though, so that's... The Iden charge is gone, so... That's nice to get out of the way. Alright, so it looks like Quackshot's all set. Modest has got some thinking to do. Is there any amount of blocking he can do? He can maybe block Gideon. Like a 1 hard turn. Looks like he's got 2, number 6 and number 3. Nope, number 3's gone. Number 6 is on life support. So what do you do with Whisper? Do you leave her cloaked and just, like, bank? I wonder if he's thinking, is there any amount of 1 hard turn and barrel roll that can block some of these K turns? I mean, he knows this tie dial, so we'll see if he can muck things up a little bit. Looks like we've got 2 ties left. Nope, 3. Never mind. There's so many. So we do have a couple abilities activating now. While a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 defends against a damaged attacker, so if somebody's defending against number 6, they can reroll a defense die. Gideon can add a offensive dice. So Mata's saying he might have mixed up, put the wrong dial on the wrong ship. So he's trying to... He signaled ready, and then he tried to call it back, but it looks like Wampa had already moved. Oh, and Whisper hadn't decloaked, so... So they're going to try and bring Wampa back. We'll do the real system phase. Oh, and because Wampa had already put the dial back, I think it's going to screw him up a little bit. Alright, here comes the decloak from Whisper. Gonna go forward. I don't think you can relieve stress with a decloak, right? No, you can't. So you can't take... Yeah. Alright. Yeah, he, I think he forgot that can't get the evade token while you're stressed. It is an evade action. Alright, so what are we seeing here? We've got 1 hards from Academy 2 and 5 into Wampa. I mean, we've got bumps into Wampa. We've got a turnaround over here. Oh boy. We got a bit of a cluster, folks. Relieves 1 stress on Gideon. What was he going for? Looks like a hard turn from Wampa, 2 forwards from the rest. Iden, Gideon, Sayn, Howlrunner. Got a flanking Academy tie over here. This one was a bump. Attempted K-turn. How does one keep track of that traffic jam? Oh boy, with a lot of patience. So who does this work out for? I mean, I think Quackshot's still going to have the advantage here. Alright, so this must be Howlrunner shooting into number 6, because that is the guy who is wounded. One hit, gonna reroll with his own ability thanks to 2.0. Ooh, 1 hit and a crit. This is probably the end of number 6. Rolls and evade, but that crit is going through. So number 6 is gone, and that guy's Howlrunner is now double stressed. Huh. Fricky saying, I really like the idea of Sloan and Whisper. Yeah, it seems to work out fine. Alright, so there's the double slow and stress. Here comes Sayn into number 5. 1 hit. And a focus. And 1 evade. Alright, here comes Iden. Shooting into number 5 as well. 3 dice at range 1. 2 hits. Gonna reroll 1 with Wampa. Howlrunner for 3 hits. 1 evade. Takes 2 on number 5. Alright, here comes another range 1 from Gideon. And this guy's damaged, so Gideon's gonna get 4 dice into number 5. Alright, looks like hit focus. Oh boy, let me turn that off. Oh. Let me see if I can, it's a little too late for that now, Connor. Alright, let me turn that off, sorry. I do want another commentator, but we'll have to get in on the next one. Alright, so Meeko into Whisper. Ooh, we got number 6 got a crit. No, number 6 is dead. Oh boy. I looked away for too long. What have I done? 2 hits into Whisper. Ooh, that's shields on Whisper. No evade token. This is just not going the way Modest needed it to. I mean, I think part of it is that K turn in that early round of combat. Oh, so that is his evade token. Oh, he doesn't... What's happening? So he moved and evaded as his action. I probably would have cloaked, but... it's fine. 2 hits and 0 evade, so what's he thinking? So that's Del. So he's trying to make sure he's not going to take any other... He's trying to figure out if he wants to cloak or not. Alright, here's Wampa. He's going to get a range 1 into... Well, nope. Range 2 into Academy number 4. Three dice, thanks to his ability. Hit crit. Oh my god, Wampa, you beast! And this was a bump from number 4. 2 evades, so it just takes the crit. Not the worst thing that could happen. So let's take a look at what that is. Oh, it was a double damage. Alright, he's got 2 of those so far. Alright, let's see what he can do. He needs some points on the board. So he's got a shot into Sayn, and that's what he's going to take. Looks like range 1. Yep, and Sayn doesn't have any mods. This is that Academy Pilot's roll, and looks like Sayn is not stressed, so it's just going to be hit, 1 hit, and no evades, so going to take a damage. Alright. Nothing really to follow up on that. Number 4 here is going to get a shot into Howlrunner, who is stressed, so he will get a reroll. It is range 1. 3 dice, 1 reroll. Hit, hit, so he's going to reroll that, that focus. No, he's not. He has not seen the stress on Howlrunner. Well, that could be a costly mistake. Howlrunner takes 1. Is that, does Sloan have a friendly ship at range 0 to 3? So I think he's, yeah, he's in range 3. That one was. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Looks like it's into Gideon. He's already done 1 damage. Just getting his dials out so he can see the arcs. It'll be 3 dice with a reroll. Hit crit. He's going to reroll the focus. Ooh, hit, hit, crit. This could be it for Gideon. He needs all... Well, no, he needs 1 natural to survive. And he doesn't get it. He can't re-roll any of those because this guy isn't damaged yet. So Gideon, the first tie to go down for Quackshot. What is the crit? Just out of curiosity. Wounded Pilot is the crit. So Meeko and Howlrunner are both wounded. Oh, and he's lamenting his decision to shoot with Academy 2 first, because 5 only had 1 shot. He should have shot first, then 2 could have shot into Iden. So he messed that up a little bit. Puma Man, quack, quack, quack. Rooting for that quack shot. Let's see, did anybody, did we get any bets in yet? Yeah, we got 1 on the quack shot. Okay. Go ahead and stop bets. I think we've gotten far enough in that you can see what direction you think this game is going. So let's see, how many ships does Modest have left? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Whisper. So they actually both have the same amount of ships. 5 ships. Whisper needs to get in the fight here. Whisper has not shot at all this game. We are 45 minutes in, and Whisper has not shot. Let's get a clock cam. Alright, there's our clock cam. Whisper still moving away. Do we see her come this way and turn? Do we see Dell and Sayn and Howlrunner? Do these guys all go to pursue Whisper, or do they try and work over these academy ties? Problem for Whisper is that she doesn't have a way to turn around. She could decloak forward and then one hard turn, maybe. End up here. Meeko's gonna be there. Probably a 3 forward. Get all of that. So who is facing where? This is one of Modest's. These two are Quack Shots. So these three, all three facing left are his. Pretty much everything facing left is Quack Shots, except this Academy Pilot. He did a lot of shenanigans to do some blocking. I don't know how that, if that helped him ultimately. I mean, these ships not having offensive or defensive mods helped him a bit. He sacrificed a little bit in his ability to focus fire. Connor saying, has Modest gotten any rerolls from Sloan yet? Yep. He got some the first round on Gideon, and then this round he got at least one on Gideon. He missed one here. He took a shot from Academy 4 into Howlrunner, and he had hit focus, and he didn't reroll the focus. So we see a bank out of 4, gets rid of the stress, gets him a focus. Here's a 2 forward out of the Academy Pilot, number 1. Here's number 5, turning around. Number 3, turning around. And it looks like that's it for him. We've got a nice little box here of Academy Pilots. Meeko banks. Sees this coming a mile away. So we may not see any more Whisper. And Sloan is another friendly ship, so can't double stress when she dies. Ooh, Iden coming face to face with these Academy Pilots. Whisper with a 3K is going to actually shoot this turn. Now, Howlrunner will get to shoot first. Howlrunner is a 5, right? Where is Howlrunner? Oh, yeah. So Howlrunner is here. He doesn't have a shot. It's just difficult to tell who's who. Okay. So it looks like nothing for looks like nothing from Whisper onto, I guess that was Meeko. Meeko doesn't have any damage. Is focus stripped though. Doesn't have anything, well. I think everybody shoots into Howlrunner, right? Ooh, man, just barely out. Ooh. Look at that. Whisper escapes. So Wampa's probably going to have a shot, but he's at 1. Oh, that must have been Sayn that was just barely out. Okay. I'm going to shoot into number 5. Number 5's on 1 hull. And this is from Iden, right? Yep. So hit crit. Spins the focus. Double evades. Oh, so close. So that is number 5 gone. So I think he needs to check range for Sloan. Yeah, he doesn't. Doesn't get the stress. All right. Here's Wampa. We'll get a range 3 shot. Oh, that's who Whisper should have shot. Could have turned Wampa's 3 dice attack off. Now he's going to attack with a focus. Hit focus. Gonna reroll one with Howlrunner. Yep. 3 hits and 0 evades. He has to spend the evade token to stay alive. So he takes 2, down to 1 hull on Whisper. That is half points for Quackshot though. Alright, here is... so now we get the Academy pilots shooting. So who does he want to shoot at? Sayn, Wampa, Meeko. These guys are at the same range. Gonna shoot into Wampa. Two dice. It's 1 focus. Gonna spend it. Why not? Alright. Just needs 1 evade. He doesn't get it. Now, where is this? Is Academy Pilot 1 injured? No, so he can't get the reroll from that. Wampa takes a damage. Nothing for number 4. Does he take the range 3? Nope, he's going to shoot into Howlrunner. Howlrunner's got 1 damage. You want to get half points there. You'd love to take him off the board if you can. You get a reroll. 2v3. Oh, 2 hits. Now, Academy 2 is not injured. Oh, natty evades. Yep, that's the story of this game. one of these Academy ties per turn. Maybe 1 or 2 damage into Quackshot's ties. Alright, Wampa recharges. So Whisper is hurting pretty bad. And if Sloan goes off the board, this whole list kind of crumbles. I mean, the story of this game is really just that, like, turn 2, K-turn. He thought, Modest thought Quackshot was going to go a little faster, and Whisper was going to be able to shoot into the back of him. That did not happen. And Whisper's been running ever since. Shot once, didn't do any damage. So what do we have left here? We have Academy Pilots 1 and 2. Number 4 is on 1 health, 1 hull, and so is Whisper. Let's take a look at that clock. 32 minutes, oof. No use in running. Do you recloak with Whisper here? Wampa's gonna get to shoot first. Just make sure you get away from Wampa, I guess. Alright. We may actually see Academy Pilot number 4 turn in. Come after Iden. Could see a 1 hard turn and a barrel roll. Maybe a bank here. Alright. Looks like Quackshot's done. Looks like Whisper is the last part of this puzzle for Modest. And yeah, I don't know what you do with it. Get away from Wampa. He's gonna change up Howlrunner here. Howlrunner's on 1. Yeah, but all these ties that are damaged are on 1. 1 damage card, so on 2 health, 2 hull. Alright, here we go. So Wampa's going to move first. 1 hard turn is a bump. Doesn't quite get around that base. We'll see if that screws him up. Oh, no, 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 no. Academy ties. Okay, they're figuring out. Meeko doesn't move. Gotta wait for the ties. Yep, Quack was just getting a little excited. We all do it sometimes. That's a stress. He meant to get a focus, I'm sure. There it is. Hey, at least he knows where Meeko's going. Number 4 moves up and focuses. 2 bank out of number 2, gonna focus. And that is it. So here, we know Meeko is going to be around here. 3k from Iden. 1 hard from Del. She's got a shot into number 2. Del is not hurting, so this depends on whether she wants to get out of all arcs. Nope, gonna focus. 4k out of Sayn. Gonna take the stress. It's gonna give this guy a reroll, so that's nice. And Howlrunner moves up, relieves the stress. Did he not bump? Wow. Look at that. Just the tiniest little sliver. Alright, so 2 bank with Whisper. Focuses. Oh, man, I think I would have cloaked. I don't know, what's better? 2 dice with a focus or 4 dice naked? Alright, so we'll get Wampa shooting first. He's up here. He's going to get a shot into Whisper. Oh, sorry. Not. I get Wampa and Howlrunner first. Mixed up. So, Howlrunner is going to shoot first. He is a 5. He has a focus. Range 2. Gets 2 focus. Nope. Sorry, he hasn't rolled these yet. Just put them on the table. He does get a reroll versus a wounded opponent, so he's going to focus for hit crit. 1 focus, the crit goes through. That is a dead Whisper. So Sloan is off the board, Whisper's off the board. Quackshot saying simultaneous fire happens. But I don't think... Did Whisper have a shot? Alright, so they're going to roll for it. I'm going to get this thing off my screen. So they're going to roll. Quackshot calls hits. So it's a miss, so we're going to give a... Let me get out of this mode. Alright, so here's the 3 dice attack from Whisper. 1 hit. Gonna spin the focus token. 1 evade. Takes 2. And that's a dead Howlrunner. Or Wampa. Sorry, on Wampa, yep. And that's not a dead Wampa because it's... Oh yeah, it is. 2 damage cards. And then another one over here. Okay. Alright, so Modest is going to get some points here. Nice. Alright. So Whisper comes through in the end. Nicely done. Alright. So this is Iden. Academy 4, Academy 2. They both have... Oh, 4 has 1 health. You should be shooting that one. But that's fine. Hit crit with the natties. Looks like 2 focus results. All right. Never seen that before. And here we go. 2 hits. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. 2 evades. Natties all day. Alright, so that's it for Quackshot's shots. Quackshots. So now we'll have Modest. His Academy pilots are going to be able to shoot back here. And that's a whole lot of nothing. He will not get that reroll because Sloan is not available anymore. Hey, the Puma Man with the follow. Thank you. Alright, Academy Pilot hit crit. And looks like 2 evades. Wow, okay. Into Sayn now. Looks like 1 hit. Does not get a reroll because Sloan is not available anymore. And 1 evade. Alright, so we've got 2 Academy ties with no damage, and then 4. I think we got everything sorted out there. Got dials for these ships. So looks like the Academy pilots for Modest are going to move. Oh boy, where are all these guys? So one's up here, one's here. Oh, does he only have 2 left? Number 4 is on 1 hull somewhere. Right there, okay. Is that not a bump? Oh, it most certainly is. Okay. Oh yeah, Meeko or Iden wanted to go 2 straight. Okay. And Meeko bumped. Howlrunner turns around. And Howlrunner has to be at range 1, right? Yep, 0 to 1. And there's nothing in range 1 of him at all. So Howlrunner's going to shoot first into number 1. Full health. With a focus. Howlrunner does not have any rerolls. Oh, Howlrunner will get his own reroll, sorry. There is a focus on Academy Pilot. That's the point I was trying to make. Hit focus. And he is safe. Meeko is going to shoot into... Let's see what we got here. Ooh, just barely makes it out here. It does have a range 3 on number 1. One hit. And 1 evade. Alright, Meeko has a range 2 in Academy Pilot number 4. No focus, no reroll. And 1 evade. Well, there he goes. I think he's survived the onslaught here. Academy Pilot number 1 only has 1 shot, so might as well take it. Range 2 into Howlrunner. Howlrunner is down to 2, so we'll see a focus into 2 hits. If this is a blank out, that's a dead Howlrunner. Nope, that is not a blank out. That's the opposite. That's natties. Alright, nothing for Academy number 2. So number 4 should have the only other shot. Gonna shoot into Meeko. 2 dice with a focus. 1 hit. And 3. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think this clock is right. Oh, it got messed up in the attempts to rewind to fix the whisper simultaneous fire shenanigan. So where are we all? 1, 2, 4. We'll see a K turn out of number 1. Maybe a K turn here as well. He could hard turn. I'm going to talk to these guys about the time real quick. All right, here comes a 1 hard turn. And a focus. And the same from number 4. There is a 3K. Alright, there's a focus from Sayn. A 4K out of Meeko, who bumps into Iden. That's embarrassing. Yep, there's a 1 hard that also bumps. Maybe he put the dials on the wrong ship there. 2 forward out of Howlrunner. So these guys, a bit surrounded. Alright, Howlrunner is going to take a shot into... Well, I guess he's only got one choice. Number 4 here. Number 4's only got one hull left, so if any of this goes through, that'll be a dead ship. He's going to spend that focus. Yep. Hit crit. 1 evade, so the crit goes through. So that is it for number 4. So it's just 1 and 2. 1 and 2 here. Oh, he has... Sorry, I didn't realize he had a token. He's fine. He's fine. Just a little shaken. A little shook. Sayn's going to get a shot, range 1, with a focus. 3v3. One hit. That could be survivable. He's checking to see if he was within range from somebody. Oh my god! 3 natural results. This is into number 4, so 4 is done. Alright, Academy Pilot into Howlrunner. 2 focus results, so that's nothing. Here comes Academy number 2 into Meeko. Two hits and a focus. He's going to spend that for 3 hits. Into Meeko. That should be a dead Meeko. Does he get a reroll from anybody? No. Wow. The hero here, Enrique, Academy Pilot number 2, 1-shots Meeko. So who do we have left here? Sayn, Iden, and Howlrunner. Versus Academy Pilot 1 and 2. Who are at full health. So if they can survive this and get 2 through on Sayn or Howlrunner, Iden's fine. Light performer attacking may spend 1 crit result. Yep. We know what Howlrunner does. I'm going to call it last round here. This is an hour and 35, and it didn't take us 20 minutes to reset Whisper and figure out the dials, so. All right, so we have Academy here, Howlrunner. So you could see a hard turn from Academy. He may just run. Probably a 2 bank out of this guy. Might see a 1 hard turn. I think a 2-bank out of this guy. You could K-turn here. You could 1 hard. I feel like you just open yourself up to a bank from Howlrunner. Sayn could 2 forward. Could 2 bank. Could 1 hard and barrel roll backwards, but none of this sounds great. Could sloop. Alright, looks like Quackshot is set. Bill saying, Modest has to kill 2 ties and not lose anything here. It's not great odds, yeah. Yeah, I don't think this is... I don't think he's going to try and win here. I think he's going to try and preserve MOV, maximize what he gets. Looks like he's got 30, 60, 90... 100... Nope. Maybe just 90? Yep, 2 forward there. And a 1 hard turn here. So he's just laying them out there. Iden with a 2-bank. Could barrel roll out of arc. Would potentially block Howlrunner. It's a bit in the way here. Bill saying actually killing Howl and half on Sayn would do it if there's no bids. Let me see. I have the list right here. Quacks is 200. They're both 200. No bids. So Sayn bump? Sure did. This is great for Academy number 2. Has a range 1 shot into Howlrunner. They can both focus fire here if Academy Pilot 1 can survive. Blank focus. Rerolls into a crit. Can we see an evade here? He wants to hold on to his focus if possible. He gets the evade. 2. So Iden's going to shoot. Range 2. We'll get the Howlrunner reroll here. Bill saying, wait, never mind, I can't math. Alright. I won't trust it. So 1 hit. No evades. It's fine. Academy is full health. That's not going to take him to half health yet. So that's it for Quackshot. So I think you shoot Academy 2 first, because he only has 1 shot into Howlrunner. Yep, range 1 into Howlrunner. 3 dice. Oh, I think he was just trying to find the right dial. Yeah, he was trying to find the right dial. He wasn't checking range, although he did. Gotta activate the ship first. So he chooses to do Academy Pilot number 1. Range 2. Into Howl... Oh! He's going to go for Sayn. Why would he go range 3 into Sayn? She's worth less, has the same amount of damage, and is further away. So he evades 1 and takes the crit. It's a console fire. So he gets half points for Sayn. I guess he was trying to kill both. Yeah, he's trying to win. Hey! HDR man. Kurt in the chat. Alright, so he's going to get half points for Sayn. He's going to range 1 into Howlrunner. Pat saying, TTS, you too poor to afford real 2.0. Were you at the 2.0 party last night? Were you playing physical X-Wing? 2 hits, 1 evade, 1 goes through on Howlrunner. So he'll get half points for those. Alright, that's going to do it. We'll calculate these points. If you're watching back on the archive, check below in the description for the bracket. You can see the point totals. Otherwise, thanks for joining me. This is Scott from Hexiled Gaming signing off.